Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? Man, I got some crazy news from my central bank insider about the exchange rate. In addition to that, my political insider as well is telling me something interesting about Kazimi that a lot of people are not aware of. Let's get into this, shall we? Before we get started, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. And if you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I certainly do appreciate it. If you're thinking about buying gold, silver, or any other precious metals, head on over to our friends at Money Metals Exchange. The link is down below in the description, or just type in www.moneymetals.com/Pimpy. If you make a purchase when you follow that link, you will automatically be entered for a chance to win 10 free silver ounces. So get started today, and hopefully your stack will start to look like this real soon. So head on over, tell them Pimpy sent you. You can follow me over on other platforms. I do have my own group over on Facebook called Pimpy's Investment Chat. Over here, we do talk about gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, as well as foreign currency investments. So head on over here and join us. It's free to do so. In here, I do post updates. If I should get on suspension from YouTube or get removed from YouTube and you want to know what happened to me, I'll let you know right here in this group. I can be found on Twitter, MeWe, YouTube, and the cool thing about YouTube, if you come over here and you join and you find my channel, I got videos going back, I believe, a couple years. So if you want to see some older videos that I have on Nasera, Jacera, gold, silver, cryptos, come on over here and join. Look me up and check out my videos. You can also find me on Odyssey. Catch me on Rumble. When I say that the links for all these are down below in the description, some of you don't know what I'm talking about. It's real simple. Just go down to the bottom right here of any of my videos. See this? This is the description. Hit show more. And there are all the links to all the platforms I just spoke about. So if you do want to head on over to Money Metals, just click it. And there you are. So come on over. Join us. I look forward to having you. Let's get into this because this is good. You'll only find this here on my channel. News article came out today, and what does it say? After silence, Kazimi overlooks the window of Eid al-Adha. Our duty is to serve the people from any location. I wonder if he means jail. Former Iraqi Prime Minister Kazimi said that he bears permanent responsibility in any location and under any circumstance in the service of Iraq. In a special congratulations he presented on the occasion of the holiday. This came in a tweet on his personal Twitter account and came after months of official talk or appearance. Kazimi said, "I take this opportunity to revive the Iraqi people in all their categories and segments and confront the public affairs in their various positions, wishing good to all in the life dominated by the spirit of brotherhood, tolerance, and cooperation. Our Iraq deserves the utmost efforts and sacrifices, and it is our duty to live its concerns and ambitions at every moment, and to bear permanent responsibility in any location and under any circumstances. Serving Iraq is not a limited address with a site or a period of time, but rather a duty is stemming from conscious and the sincere will to submit and give." So, what is the insider saying about Kazimi? Kazimi is going to be running in this next election, and he's going to be trying to get his position back as prime minister, believe it or not. He is going to be running in the up-and-coming elections regardless of what's going on, and rumor has it that he has a pretty good chance of regaining his position. I find that a little hard to believe, not because of the news he pulled a fast one on the Americans, but because of the accomplishments so far that appears to be going on under the watchful eye of al-Sudani. Now, we might just be getting the good news and not knowing about all the bad news that comes along with it. So far, al-Sudani looks like he's been serving the people just as good. But if this is true and Kazimi runs, this could be real contentious. Because remember last time, they tried to assassinate this guy. We won't point no fingers at Maliki, but the rumor is, that's the person behind it. So that's one. Let's keep going. So my central bank insider tells me that, yes, Iraq is going to be putting the squeeze on the exchange companies to control the value of the exchange rate. What? What does the central bank aim for by integrating exchange companies? Said the central bank aims through the integration of exchange companies under categories A and B in strengthening the supervisory role, as the importance of integration highlights the repercussions of the presence of large numbers of banking companies in unregulated economic sectors. So right now, there's a lot of exchange companies that are making tons of money off of the Iraqi dinar. They're unregulated, so they charge huge fees like a lot of us are aware of. But this is also causing the issue on the parallel market, okay? And people keep asking me, well, what is the parallel market rate? We'll get into that here in just a second. But we all know that the fixed rate is $1,300 for every dollar. So they feel by integrating the exchange companies into the central bank, this will help them maintain a closer exchange rate between the official and the parallel market. That's going to be interesting to watch. And how would they do that? By limiting the amount of dinar that's actually sold in the exchange markets. Integration is one of the most important steps that can be taken to strengthen control over exchange companies and improve their financial performance, which helps them overcome the difficulties and problems they suffer from. From the above, companies must be classified for the purpose of indicating the efficiency of the company in all the regulatory departments and the extent of its commitment and granting its advantages from the rest of the companies. There is an example of these advantages that the central bank is supposed to give to companies that are committed to banking standards. Well, it's one thing to have banking standards, it's another to have some kind of benefit from it. But if these banks are making millions of dollars by staying unregulated, it's going to be really hard to corral them in. If that's the case, I could see where the central bank starts taking over these exchange companies. Promotion of transactions submitted by the company in record time compared to remaining companies. Increasing the weekly auction share. Whoa, that's an incentive. Directing letters of thanks and appreciation to companies. Companies contract with external exchange companies and grant them part of the citizens' foreign remittance. So why does this benefit the companies? Well, if you can prove to people that you're a lot more legit than they are currently, this is going to help them with sales, obviously. So very interesting move by the Central Bank of Iraq. We'll see how this affects the overall exchange rate, both on the official as well as the parallel markets. So here you go. U.S. dollar exchange rate decreases against the Iraqi dinar in Baghdad and Erbil. So this is exactly the right direction you want it to go in. The U.S. dollar to decrease against the Iraqi dinar. So this rate here is the parallel rate, not the fixed rate. This is the parallel rate. The U.S. dollar exchange rate against the Iraqi dinar experienced a decline today, Tuesday, on the Central Stock Exchange in Baghdad and Erbil. According to a report from the news, Baghdad Central Stock Exchange has recorded an exchange rate of 1,473 dinars against the U.S. dollar. This is a decrease compared to yesterday morning when you could get 1,478. So about 500 dinar difference. It sounds really minor at the moment, but the more it goes down, the better off we are. In the local markets, though, in Baghdad, the dollar prices of exchange shops also decline. The selling price of 1,485 dinars for every dollar, while the purchases was 1,465 dinars for every dollar. So these rates are the parallel market rates, obviously not the fixed rate. People keep asking, how come I don't say the rates? What do you mean? It's right there. There's the parallel rates. They don't always post them, but you got an idea that obviously anytime there is a black market of sorts, you're going to know that buying the dinar per dollar, you're going to get a lot more dinar than you would if you went to the bank. Which is why a lot of companies who are trying to pay off debt, who are trying to pay off trade, prefer to take their U.S. dollars, go over and purchase on the dark market because they get more dinar. Then they pay their bills using the dinar and get a lot more of it paid off. So Kazimi going to be running for office. Is this right? This is going to be interesting. Will people vote for him? Especially now that supposedly they froze his assets and he might be looking to get charged here real soon. Could Kazimi work his way back into the good graces of the Iraqi people? He might. Remember, this guy's loved by all groups, including Iran, the citizens, Saudi Arabia, and all those other countries actually like Kazimi very much. So, very interesting news. I'm curious to see what happens when he runs. So, in addition to that, it looks like the Central Bank of Iraq is going to integrate exchange companies. This, in my opinion, is a biggie for the U.S. dollar exchange rate versus the Iraqi dinar. Anyways, that's it for now. You guys let me know what you think. I'll look forward to your comments, and I will catch you later. I'm out.